right, we are gonna get started here. Our topic today is the top 5 remedies that you want to have absolutely in your kitchen every day. And I have these in my kitchen for my family of 5 children, one on the way. So if you have children, if you have chronic illness and you are looking to be healthier, this video is for you because I'm going to talk about 5 remedies that are going to always need to be on hand for your family to address any sort of sickness that you have. I'm just going to get set up here. Now, my number one natural remedy that I recommend for people to have in their home at all times is activated charcoal. Activated charcoal is one of the best. It's not really an herb, but it is absolutely a natural remedy because it is an attractant, like a magnet for poisons, for insect bites, those sorts of things. And you can use it in multiple different ways. You can, in the emergency room, for instance, we take activated charcoal and we will put it into the stomach of an overdose victim. So anybody that's overdosed on drugs, um, unknown substances, we will fill their stomach with activated charcoal and it will attract that poison. So the same goes for you and your family. If you have a child that has a stomach bug, maybe they got into something under the sink that you're not aware of, what the substance was, give them activated charcoal. It's really going to make a difference in those first critical moments after poisoning. The other way we can use it is mix it into a little bit of water, make a paste, and apply it to insect bites. Very, very effective. People even use it for things like snake bites, scorpion bites. Putting charcoal on, obviously, getting the medical attention that you need after that is important, but getting the charcoal on there is extremely, extremely helpful. The next one that is so powerful is this is nature's number one antibiotic. It's not only an antibiotic, it's an antifungal, it's an antibacterial, it's an antiviral. It is incredible. It will lower your blood pressure. It will just, it'll take care of skin issues that you're having, like skin infections. So this one, I had a hard time between charcoal as number one and this one because they're just so powerful together, even. Um, but it's garlic, raw garlic specifically. So garlic has this active ingredient called allicin, 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 and it is the part that is, they say, 5 times more powerful than even penicillin. So, allicin is the active ingredient in garlic, and you don't want to cook it. That's the mistake a lot of people make because they want to get rid of this garlicky smell. They don't want their breath to stink or whatever. So they cook the garlic, but that kills the allicin. So, allicin is very, very important for the fight that your body needs when you're sick. So get some raw garlic. How do you eat it? Well, you can chew it raw. It's very hot, and you can only do maybe half a clove at a time. But what I like to do is to take the allicin and crush it onto a sandwich, like an avocado bread sandwich, a little salt, crush the garlic. You don't taste it, adds a great flavor to your sandwich. And yeah, your breath smells like garlic, but a tip for that is to eat some parsley. Parsley helps to get rid of that taste on your breath or that smell on your breath. Um, all right. So that was number two, garlic, raw garlic. Oh, and like I said, it does lower blood pressure. So if you have blood pressure problems, You're on medication for blood pressure. If you will get raw garlic in your diet every day, you're going to notice a significant difference in your blood pressure issues. Now, one thing I do like to mention when I talk about blood pressure is that blood pressure is one of the indicators of an underlying stressor of some sort. It can be pain, it can be just life stress, but ultimately you need to find out what that cause is underlying. That's really going to help you fix the blood pressure issue, not just treat the symptoms. Let's see here. The next one we're going to talk about is water. Water inside and outside. So, water on the inside of your body is extremely important to clean toxins, um, to hydrate your system, but it's also highly valuable, highly important on the outside of your body as well, because your body requires not only hydration, but it requires a movement of blood throughout your system. The Bible says that life is in the blood, and as your body doesn't get the circulation it needs, those are the locations that you're going to experience pain and disease. So, for instance, let's say that you have neuropathy. You know, you're diabetic and your feet tingle and burn and hurt and all the symptoms of neuropathy. That's just a sign of lack of blood flow to that area. Just like if your arm is under you at night and you wake up and it's like dead and numb, and then the circulation slowly starts coming back and it hurts and it tingles. That's all blood related, right? And so the idea is that with water on the outside of your body, specifically hot and cold contrast back and forth, no, it's not pleasant, but when that happens, your vessels open and close and push blood through your body. And that not only boosts your immune system by 30% every time you do it, but it also moves the blood to those areas that have the disease and have the issues, the sickness or the pain, and really helps to relieve your body of those toxic loads. Okay. So, how do you do that? Good question. Contrast shower is one of the easiest ways to do that. So you get in the hot water, you do it as hot as you can stand it, and then you stay in that for 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And during that 3 minutes, you just enjoy the hot, you breathe, you relax, and then at the end of 3 minutes, you turn off all the hot and you just have cold. And you try to breathe. You try not to scream. You can sing a song, do whatever you got to do, dance a little bit, but you stay in that cold water and you get it all over you. Turn around, get it on your head, get in your armpits, your groin area. Make sure that the cold water gets everywhere for 30 seconds. It's only 30 seconds. And then um, you end your shower. Now, that 30 seconds is going to push blood places that you didn't think that it could even go. And you're going to feel amazing. But you do that 3 times, okay? Hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, end on cold every time. And if you have anxiety issues, it will reset your nervous system, help you sleep like a baby. If you have insomnia, it is incredible. And it really helps your breathing as well. If you have congestion in your head, you've got pneumonia, it's really, really going to help. All right. Let's see here. Let's go to your gut. So, a lot of people have gut problems. Um, and, there's so many things I could talk about on the gut. That's a whole class. But one thing that you should have in your house is some sort of probiotic. The fresh probiotics are better. And what do I mean by that? Anything refrigerated. So the sauerkrauts, the kimchis, if you find them in the refrigerated section in your store, those are what you're looking for as the best source of probiotics because they're alive and that's why they're refrigerated. So if you have trouble with GERD, reflux, any sort of antibiotics you've recently taken, because antibiotics will wipe out your gut flora completely and you have to replace it, or you're going to have gut problems for a long time. So probiotics is a great one to have. We actually make our own with cabbage, garlic, and salt. You can do that. Look it up on Google, how to make your own sauerkraut. It's not bad. I'm still struggling with getting the salt levels right, but it's a great way to make your own. The other one on gut is aloe vera. So we're at number 4 now. Aloe vera is really, really great for gut healing. So if you have irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, the thing about the gut is that every 10 days, your gut lining completely renews. It's completely brand new. And so if you have a chronic gut problem, it's the problem is not your gut. The problem is that you're not letting your gut heal. And so you want to take time off from your gut. What do I mean by that? Fasting, some sort of juice or water fast. Water fast is best with aloe vera juice. And that will give your gut a complete reset. So in 10 days, you could be completely over some of these chronic illnesses that the hospitals told you you're just going to have to deal with forever. Or maybe they threatened to cut out your bowel. Try that. Try going on water for 10 days with aloe vera juice, and then go back to your doctor and see what he has to say. Number 5, we're at our last one, and I'm just, which one to do? There's so many great things to have. Essential oils. I think I'll talk about that. Essential oils, because, if you have children, especially, peppermint and eucalyptus are the 2 that I always keep in my house. And I'm actually out of eucalyptus right now, so I've got to get some. We just went through a bout of sickness, and eucalyptus and peppermint are exceedingly helpful when it comes to congestion, throat issues, lung issues, coughing. Put that in a diffuser, or like if you have a child that comes to you at 2:00 in the morning and can barely breathe, like, what's going on? Like, it's drool coming out of their mouth because they can't swallow. It hurts so bad, and they're maybe wheezing, and put them directly in a hot shower. You don't have to put them in the shower, but you turn the hot on, all hot. Let the steam build up in the bathroom. Sit in the bathroom with the child and sprinkle like eucalyptus or peppermint or both on the walls of the shower, and just sit there in that steam like a spa kind of situation. And that steam will, with the eucalyptus and peppermint, will open up the lungs and help them breathe so much better. So that's my number 5 on top 5 remedies to keep in your kitchen at all times to help your family experience health in a much more sustainable way. Like, instead of relying on going to the pediatrician or urgent care, and they're just going to give you steroids, maybe some pills, and send you on your way, learn how to fix the cause at home and have these remedies on hand. I hope this was helpful. My name is Joel. I'm a nurse and a naturopath, and I just want to help you and your family be healthier in 2026.